everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of your week. Today I was going to come on and chat to you guys all about teaching the advanced exercises without overwhelm. And when I say overwhelm, I mean overwhelm for you as a teacher and overwhelm for your clients as well. Because the advanced exercises are complex. There's lots of moving parts to them, and so it means that they can be very overwhelming. And I know when I first started teaching, I looked at the advanced exercises and I was like, how am I ever going to say all of those things that I need to say? How are my clients ever going to be able to do them? And it can be really scary. So if you're thinking that when you're trying to teach them, imagine what your clients are thinking when they're trying to understand them and learn them. So one of the big things that I notice with teachers is that when they're trying to teach the advanced exercises, they go straight into it and their clients aren't quite ready for it, so they haven't built up the base to get to that stage, or they haven't broken the exercise down so their clients can understand it. And so sometimes this just means that your clients aren't ready to comprehend the exercise, even though they may be able to do the exercise physically. So teaching an advanced exercise is, for me, I've developed the system to try and break it all down. So when you're teaching the advanced exercises, you want to try and break them down into their parts and components. So once you've broken the advanced exercise down into its components, then what you can do is you can teach each of those components separately. And then once your clients are understanding the components, you start to join the components together to create larger strings of movement together, and then to eventually create your full advanced exercise. Now, this theory can be used to apply to not only the advanced exercises, but if you're wanting to create a flow of exercises that you teach to your clients, so you're wanting to string together some exercises in a row, rather than try to teach them all of those exercises in one go and go for it, then you could teach them segments of the exercises and then string them together. So I found this to be a really great way to teach clients more complex exercises and movement patterns. And so I thought I'd take you through just briefly what and how you do that. So what I do when I do it, and you might develop your own little way from listening to this chat, but the first thing that I do is I look at the exercise and I break it down by looking at the start position. So what's the position that your clients are starting in, or you want your clients to start in? And then I look at the middle movements and positions, and then I look at the end position. So that way, instead of looking at the full exercise, you're able to bunch it down a lot more. So if we looked at an exercise like upstretch, then you think of your start position, and you look at that start position and your client has their heels on the shoulder pads, hands on the foot bar, and they're in a round back. And so that's the basics of what you want your client to be in that position. And then from there, you look at the next position they get to. So the next movement or position they do is they go into a plank. And so your client has moved from this elephant position to a plank position. And so when you look at those two, like first parts of your upstretch, you've already got two different things that you could teach your clients. So you could teach your clients the elephant exercise, so that's similar to what you want them to do eventually. You could teach your clients a plank, and then you could teach your clients to put those two together. So to go from your elephant into a plank, and then they can come back up to their start position. So that's the very start of upstretch. So it's not the end of upstretch, but you've broken the exercise down into smaller parts, and then once they can do the smaller parts, you put the parts together, and then you teach them the together parts. So this method can be really helpful if you're teaching something complex, and hopefully it'll help you when you're teaching some of the advanced exercises so that you feel less overwhelmed and so that your clients feel less overwhelmed. And this is something that I love doing, and I like looking at the exercises and breaking them down. And it's something that I do in my Progress for Success program. So if you want help doing that sort of stuff, you want to be able to see how to break down an advanced exercise, and then how to create regressions of that exercise so that you can build your clients up to it, then you can access all of this inside my program. The link is in my bio, and what I go through is 7 to 8 exercises. So they're advanced exercises like snake, teaser, tendon stretch, up stretch, long back stretch, swan. There's another one which is skipping my mind. I break down the advanced exercise for you, I show you how I would teach it and in what steps, and then I give you all of the regressions of those exercises so that you can teach them to your clients, as well as some pre-recorded reformer classes for you to practice the exercises yourself. So jump onto my link in the bio, click on that, and you can have a look at what's inside. And if anyone would like any extra information or want some more help with teaching their advanced exercises, just let me know. Just post a comment or send me a DM.